I met my wife through a matrimonial site. At first, everything felt like a dream. We had a few conversations, met up a few times, and things progressed quickly. She was confident, expressive, and straightforward, qualities I admired. She pushed for a quick court marriage, telling me it was just a formality, and insisted we keep it a secret from my parents. Her family was informed, but mine had no idea. I was uncomfortable about hiding something so significant from my own family, but I thought, maybe once we're settled, we'll tell them together. I was in love, and when you're in love, you believe people when they say it's all for the right reasons. But love, I've learned, is not always enough. In the early months, everything looked fine on the surface. We were like any new couple, adjusting, learning, growing, but slowly. I noticed something strange. Her mother's presence in our marriage was constant. Daily phone calls, late-night advice, whispers that turned into instructions. I tried to be patient. I thought maybe she was just close to her mom, but then it became clear her mother wasn't just close. She was in control. She began dictating how my wife should behave, especially when it came to my family. Don't invite his parents. Don't talk to them. They're just trying to control you. And my wife listened. The worst part? She didn't just listen, she agreed. And now, every day, I hear them on the phone discussing my parents in the most negative ways. These are people who raised me with love, who supported me through everything. They aren't perfect, but they've never disrespected her or her family. Yet somehow, they've become the villains in a story they weren't even allowed to be part of. I'm stuck between the woman I married and the people who made me who I am. And it's tearing me apart. For context, I've provided a lot. I earn well. I've never hesitated to give. I gifted her a brand new scooter. I gave her gold worth thousands of dollars. I paid for the entire wedding, outfits, makeup, ceremonies, everything. Her family contributed nothing, and I never asked for a single thing in return. No dowry. No gifts. I even gave her parents money when they needed it, quietly, without making it public. I did it for love, and because I believe that when two people marry, their families become one. But now, I feel like I was the only one who thought that way. Recently, she quit her job. I didn't stop her, I supported her. We hired a maid to make things easier. Now, she only cooks and manages her time at home. But slowly, other things started happening. Her brother moved in with us. I didn't protest. He needed a place. But now, she wants her mother to move into Why? Because her parents argue a lot, and she wants peace. That would be fine if it weren't for the fact that she refuses to allow my parents to visit, even for a weekend. The imbalance is exhausting. It feels like her family has full access to our home, while mine is treated like strangers. What hurts the most isn't just the actions, it's the disrespect. My wife and her mother now openly call my parents beggars. Why? Because they don't have as much money as I do. Because they're retired and financially dependent on me. They raised me. They gave me everything they could. And now they're being mocked by the same people I've given everything to. I've told my wife, this is not acceptable. But instead of apology or reflection, I get silence. Or worse, justification. I wasn't raised to disrespect anyone's parents, especially not my partner's. I've welcomed hers, given to them, supported them without keeping count. And yet, when I speak up for my parents, I'm labeled as dramatic or emotionally manipulated by them. I don't expect her to love my family the way I do, but basic human decency shouldn't be up for debate. I wonder sometimes if I made a mistake that day we had the court marriage. I thought it was love. I thought it was partnership. Now I wonder if it was convenience for her and her family. My personality has changed. I used to be cheerful, social. The kind of person who looked forward to weekends, birthdays, festivals. Now, I avoid them. I dread waking up some days because I know there will be another argument, another passive-aggressive comment, another phone call that turns into a fight. I come home tired, and instead of rest, I get silence or tension. I've started losing interest in things I once loved. I'm emotionally exhausted. This isn't the life I imagined when I said yes to marriage. And I'm scared, not of divorce, but of wasting more time in something that's already broken. I've asked her to consider therapy. I've asked for us to have a serious, respectful conversation without her mother in the background. But every time I try, it's either shut down or twisted against me. You're trying to isolate me. You don't care about my mother. No, I do. But who's caring for my peace? Who's protecting my parents from emotional abuse? Who's standing up for me in this marriage? I keep wondering, how did we get here? Was it always like this and I just refused to see it? Or did something change along the way? I don't know. What I do know is that marriage, at its core, is supposed to be about balance. About respect. About mutual love for each other's people. If only one side is giving emotionally, financially, mentally, then it's not a marriage. It's an arrangement. And I don't want to live in an arrangement that costs me my peace. People often say, marriage is hard work, and I agree. But the hard work should be on both sides. If only one person is trying while the other is listening to third parties, disrespecting boundaries, and turning a home into a battlefield, that's not hard work. That's emotional warfare. I've never raised my voice. Never raised a hand. Never disrespected her parents. And yet, I'm the one who feels trapped, unappreciated, and disrespected. Some of you watching might say, try harder. Others might say, just walk away. Honestly, I don't know which one is right. That's why I'm sharing this. Not for pity, not for applause, but because I want perspective. I want to know if I'm overthinking or if I'm ignoring something that's already screaming at me to leave. This marriage feels lopsided. I gave everything, and now I'm running on empty. To anyone watching who's been in a situation like this, how did you decide? When do you know it's time to stop trying? Is staying and fighting the brave thing to do? Or is leaving the only way to protect your future? These aren't easy questions, but they're real. And maybe your story can help someone like me see the truth more clearly. So, please, share your experience in the comments. And to those who are not married yet, let this be your reminder. Don't ignore red flags. Don't romanticize silence. Don't hide important parts of your life for someone who won't do the same for you. Love is not meant to be hidden. It's meant to be shared, honored, and respected. If someone asks you to start your life together in secrecy, ask yourself why, and what that might lead to. This is the Untold gist, where real stories get told no matter how uncomfortable they are. If you've got a story of love, pain, betrayal, or even healing, send it to us. Let's talk about the things people are afraid to say. Let's share the truths we carry in silence. And maybe, just maybe, someone will hear your story and say, I'm not alone. Until next time, Take care of your heart, protect your peace, and remember silence is not always strength.